Exciting, enticing.
Oh my goodness, they're going ham.
At times, downright silly. Kinston Farms uses social media to lure people in, and specials like 20 ribeyes for $39 work. People line up for the bargain, stay for the sales pitch, and some walk away with big boxes of meat.
I believe my fiance saw an ad on Facebook.
Michael Gandolfo just moved to Orlando from New York and hadn't found a good butcher. He hoped the meat truck outside an auto parts store was the answer. But after spending more than $400 on a bundle, he was disappointed when it came time to taste it.
Felt like I rooked. The meat was horrible.
He wrote in an online review, "There's no way this is real meat." Another reviewer wrote he got swindled. On Google, Kinston Farm, though, does have great reviews, averaging 4.6 stars. One customer wrote, "High quality meat for cheap." But diving into them, we saw reviews like this one, where a man claims he got $10 off to write a review, and Kinston Farms is F-rated by the Better Business Bureau for unanswered complaints. And to check it out, our photographer, Octavio, stood in line, heard the sales pitch, and bought a pack of ribeyes.
I got us some steaks. They're like thin sliced.
They're labeled as boneless beef ribeye steaks, mechanically tenderized. They contain a number of other ingredients. We asked Dr. Kevin Murphy from UCF's Rosen College of Hospitality Management to take a look.
A funny red color to it, which probably is indicative of the plum juice.
Dr. Murphy is a certified executive chef. He used to own a chop house.
All meat in the U.S. has to be USDA inspected.
USDA inspected means it's checked for wholesomeness, that it's safe to eat. But producers can pay to have the meat graded for quality. Meat graded prime is the best, followed by choice, all the way down to canner grade. That's often used in dog food. The Kinston Farm meat we bought is ungraded.
And what if you're buying meat that's ungraded? What does that mean?
So that means it's, I'll use the term mystery meat. You have no idea what you're getting in this situation.
And Dr. Murphy doesn't mean that it's not beef. He just said sometimes ungraded meat could come from an old dairy cow, for example, that's no longer producing milk. He showed us the difference between these ribeyes and a ribeye labeled choice we bought at Publix.
There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole, there's another hole.
Murphy said the small holes from tenderizing the thin Kinston Farm steaks increase the risk for bacteria getting inside. Recommends cooking this type of meat medium well or well. He grilled up a couple of the Kinston Farm steaks and the Publix ribeye, then cut into them. Murphy said the Kinston Farm cuts are definitely lower quality, more like sandwich quality meat. The Publix ribeye,
Beautiful ribeye steak, classic boneless ribeye steak, just a gorgeous steak.
Octavio and I decided to give them a try. First, the Kinston Farms.
I don't mind the flavor, but it doesn't really taste that much like meat.
Like meat. May put some guacamole on it.
Yeah. Maybe as tacos, yeah.
Yep.
Then we went in for the Publix steak.
Kind of like what you would expect steak to taste like.
Yeah, this one's way better.
Dr. Murphy said it's a case of you get what you paid for. Unsatisfied customers told us they had a hard time getting a refund from Kinston Farms after the meat truck left town.
This is the Kinston Farms Mega Meat Sale. Yeah. We're with Channel 9 out of Orlando, and we received some consumer complaints about the quality of the meat. What grade of meat is the ribeyes?
I think the ribeyes are select. For the 20 for 40, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The 20 for 40, yeah, I think they're select.
Select is the third highest grade. Since the box we got is ungraded, we have no way of knowing if it would have been select or another quality grade, which is why Dr. Murphy, you might remember, called it mystery meat.
Some of the consumers said that they didn't like the taste of the meat and they tried to return it, but they couldn't get a hold of anybody from the company. When they called or when they sent the message through Facebook, nobody got back to them.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I just sell the meat.
Frustrating for Michael Gandolfo.
They go to a butcher that you know or a supermarket rather than one of these trucks.
In case you're wondering, we paid $39.99 for this 70-ounce box of meat from Kinston Farms, plus they charged an 11% event fee, so it all came out to around $10.15 a pound. We paid $13.99 a pound for that steak from Publix. I did reach out to Kinston Farms through its Facebook page, as its website suggests, and by phone. So far, the company has not responded.